and welcome to Producing from One Student to Another. My name is Mercedes, your fellow student, and this is the final episode of my series. In this last episode, I want to talk about some great resources out there for producers. Some I have used, some I haven't, but all of them are worth looking into. And I'll put the links in the description below. So these first ones are about education. So these are things that can help you learn, study, or practice. Number 1, Coursera. Coursera is a website and app that I've been using for a while. They have courses on all types of things from colleges all over. You can take a class on Pro Tools, music production, music theory, music business, or whatever you want. They're all online. So many of them are free. Some of them do have a cost, but even those are cheaper than enrolling in a college. And you can take them whenever you want on your own schedule. I took a few courses there for music business and production to get me started. And there's also a great sound design one from Berkeley that I'm working on now. Number 2, Udemy. Another website that's kind of similar to Coursera is Udemy. It's a website with online courses, but it's different in a few ways. These courses don't necessarily come from colleges and universities. A lot of professionals create these courses to share their experience and their knowledge. One pro from this is that some of the courses here, they can be much more specific than they are on Coursera. You can learn about specific DAWs or skills here that you may not be able to there. Number 3, the Music Mixing Workbook. This is like a textbook that teaches you all about mixing. It gives you tips on how to set up your listening space, what to listen for, how to treat your room, and it gives you a starter guide on how to mix a song. If you have a kick drum and a bass and a guitar, keyboards, it'll give you like starting points for how to level them out, and then what to listen for as you're doing it. The best part of this book for me is that it gives you free tracks that you can practice on and exercises for how to mix them together. So once you buy the book, you get a link where you can download the tracks and you can just import them or drag them into your DAW and practice with them there. I know not all producers mix. Some just leave it to the engineers to do, but I think it's a great skill to know, so I'm learning it too. Number 4. YouTubers. This is an obvious one, but there are a few YouTubers that I think are really helpful for production in general and for FL Studio users. I'll link them down below as well. The first one is In The Mix. If you saw my first video, I watched part of his video where he explains how to use Grossbeat. I have a few videos of his that I've watched multiple times because they're just really helpful. He gives great step-by-step explanations for how things work. Another great one is Sarita Music. His videos are really informative and entertaining. He's pretty funny. So it doesn't feel like a chore when you're watching it. It's not a boring video that's going through instructions really slowly. He has some videos where he gives tips on different things. Some where he makes his own beats in different styles, and some videos where viewers send him beats that he improves on. Those are pretty fun to watch. It's called like Send Me Your Worst Beat. Some of them aren't that bad though. Another channel is called Firewalk. I like this channel because it feels like I'm watching a TV show sometimes. If you've ever seen How It's Made on the Discovery Channel, his voice kind of sounds like that. Some of his videos are very specific and short and to the point, which is great if you're just looking something up really quick while you're in the zone. He also has longer videos where he teaches a lot of things too. So this last one is more about business. As a producer, you should be able to earn a living on what you do and what you love. Number 5, sync licensing. I'm just going to put an umbrella here because there are a lot of sites that do this. So the first thing that I hear when I talk to other producers about their work is their work with selling beats to artists, to singers and rappers, and sometimes working directly with them. But something that I've been hearing a lot more lately is the money in sync licensing. And when I say I've heard about it, I mean I've gotten targeted ads and videos about it. So sync licensing, if you don't know, is common for movie placements, TV, commercials, online videos, things like that, where people or companies can license your music and put them to whatever visual media that they have. One site I signed up with recently is That Pitch. Gotta put something there so that you don't think I said something else. You can upload your track to their site. They'll try to match you with opportunities through sync companies and reps that they have, and then you can get paid if yours is selected. I'd say this is more for if you have completed works that you can just go out and publish. Not really beats that are meant for singers or rappers to hop onto. So if you have any music that's just complete as an instrumental or something that already has a vocal on it that you own, it would be good to use something like that. Other sites that you may have heard of that also do this are BeatStars, Premium Sound, and Epidemic Sound. You can also pitch music through distributors like CD Baby. If you do go through one of these services and they give you terms and agreements, read them. It can be really easy to just check the box and ignore it, but honestly, if you're submitting your creative work to anything, just at least skim through it to make sure that you're not giving them ownership on anything that you're submitting. Well, that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Before I end this, I just want to say making these videos is something that I've never done before, but it's been really amazing. And I'm so glad that I did it. I really hope you were able to enjoy and get something out of these videos. I made them for students like me or newer producers like me who are always learning, because there's so much out there to pick up, so many skills and tools to learn how to use, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming, and it can be really rewarding if it's something that you love. If you've missed any of these videos, I'll link the playlist below. If you want to hear any of my instrumentals, including the one that plays at the beginning of this video, or any other content that I have, you can visit my website, mercedescoleman.com. Thanks so much again for watching. Keep on learning, keep on growing, fellow students, and your talent will show. Bye.